Hello and welcome back to the Edain mod for Battle for Middle-earth 2, the Rise of the Witch King, and welcome back again to the random Roundhouse series. One and all who are starting to come into the channel, firstly, thank you for joining. It is always a privilege to see more viewers. And secondly, for those who don't know what the random Roundhouse is, it is basically I play as a random faction against a certain amount of brutals depending on how many can fit on the map. So currently I'm fighting 3 brutals, random, of course. And basically, brutals are extremely difficult AI to defeat, and we're going to find a way to defeat them. And there's another special note. For those of you that stick around to the end of the video, hopefully I'll remember a little announcement I plan to release for the future of the random Roundhouses, because I plan to make them a bit more diverse, take them out, broaden their horizon a bit, take them out of just Edain and show them the rest of the world. But let's get into the battle first. So we are playing as Isengard. Oh, I just forgot to mention, if we didn't play as Rohan, Isengard, or Angmar for the next 2 videos, that count will still remain at 2. But now we only have 2 more factions to go through, Rohan and Angmar. We are now playing as the domain of Isengard, and I must admit they are a fun faction to play as, if you know how to do their starting and how to start playing them. Because if you don't play with them right to begin with, you could end up having a very terrible beginning. So you want to get Bill Fernie, cheap, easy to sort out, and you want to just build some mine shafts. I recommend starting with 4 on the castle start, otherwise if it's just a camp, make 3. Then you start going for settlements. And then once you get Bill Fernie, upgrade him immediately to level 10. Then you start using his ability Snitch to see if there's any heroes on the map. Obviously there wouldn't be because they're AI and they normally don't do anything for a long time. But now we have 2 lumber mills out, and the more lumber mills we have, the cheaper our buildings cost. So you know, I'm just getting a constant reduction, but obviously we want to get these out first because they'll grant us more money than the reduction. And we are right against Lothlorien, god damn it. Oh, I was hoping to avoid them. Oh well, I'll bring out Sharku. I'm only bringing out Sharku because of the fact we are against not an Isengard. I just got half my unit destroyed from a wild pit. But we are up against the Elves of Lothlorien, and they make a lot of archers, but not a lot of pikemen. I'm going to build a few towers to protect against future attacks from Lothlorien. And we want to get the murdered crows to see the rest of the world around us. Now, Sharku's here, just having to trample everything. I don't normally go for cavalry in the early game of Isengard because it's so expensive and you have no way of reducing their cost because you don't have any slaughterhouse mechanics. But I think we might be able to do it. Well, Sharku just took a lot of damage from just trampling Lothlorien warriors, and I'm a bit concerned about that.
The tide of darkness rises.
But now we have the murder of crows, we can send out our spies and start showing the rest of the world to people. So here we got Lothlorien. Down to our south though. Who do we have there?
The tide of darkness rises.
The question is, where do we want to be going? We want to make that settlement as well, but I'm fairly certain there's the troll cave there. We're fighting Rohan, that's good. So I actually wanted to shot to get shot off Rohan a bit more. And we're against our natural enemy. I'm just going to go immediately into buying all these battle towers. They're so worth having. Next, I think I'm going to go for a 5th mine shaft. Yep, that is a cave troll. Sharku, how good are you against a cave troll? Okay, I don't want to find out. Okay, you're pretty good. You're actually pretty good.
The building is ready for master.
Well, now we've got ourselves another lumber mill. And what's the last faction? The Dwarves of Ered Luin. Well, let's see how long they decide to remain Ered Luin. Oh, come on now. That's just rude. Okay, Bill Fernie, make sure you're using your fine ability, which gives me more resources. wait until that last lumber mill is built so we can get even bigger cost reduction. Or we try to kill these guys before they destroy our lumber mill. Is it built yet? Is it built yet? Is it built yet? Yeah, I know. Shut up. There's not much I can do about it. Okay, now get the Uruk pit and the Warg pit and the armory soon. Many so we can't set on preset, unfortunately. Well, those are double Warg pits. Defensive measures here because that's going to be our main frontline defense. Same here. Then everyone merge up again. Shark, I'm going to send you out with a few Warg riders, see if we can catch a few cheeky kills on someone. We actually do want full resources tier 1, and then start going to some Panthers tier 2. Oh, the second I said that Lorium doesn't make any spearman units, they decide to start making pike guards. God, those guys are bitches. Doesn't have to grill my bacon or whatever. Is there anything else we can do against that Rohan right now? Oh yeah, another thing to know, I don't build Wildman because I just find that once you've built the building, you completely forget about it and never use it. Also, I just don't like Wildman. This formation just works slightly better in most PvE situations, but not PvP. I will admit that. PvP, this is a terrible strategy. Always go Wildman. Always go Wildman because they just go so well in the early game. And even work in the late game, strong harass if you know how to harass your opponents. Which granted I do not. I'm always a defensive player and prefers a defensive role. And luckily Isengard is in that middle tier where it can play both roles.
We shall rule these lands. I will lead.
The walk is a little tasty.
And the only reason I'm not building more Uruk-hai scouts right now is because I'm just saving up for Warg riders. Right now, oh, they're only 400. Oh, I wish I remember that. Yeah, the only units Lorien seems to be sending us are the unit I said they'd hardly ever make. I swear the AI cheat. I swear they do. I swear they hear my every thought and just play accordingly. It makes so much sense if they did. Well, hello there, Rohan outpost. Prepare to be destroyed. We're also saving up for the machines of war so we can start getting the actual Uruk-hai. As good as scouts are, I don't plan on making Ugluk or Lurtz yet. The main hero we want right now is Shaku. Hello peasants, prepare to die.
Stay in your ranks. They will fear us.
In fact, the same thing, please. Makes my job a lot easier. And while you're doing that, might as well get the armory as well. Should have got the machines of war first, oh well.
It's almost feeding time.
Almost feeding time. Luckily, wargs are extremely effective against the people of Rohan. Especially those that aren't on horses. And we do want Saruman as soon as possible as well. Because if we suddenly find the ring, we don't want to have to be Bill Ferny's dead. We don't want to have to deal with a Bill Ferny dying, okay? He's going to cost 500 to get back, but he's already more than paid back his dividends. That's how you say it. Those are 2 Rohan heroes. 3 Rohan heroes. What the hell? Where'd they come from? I did not consent to their existence all at once. Yeah, we want burning forges. We want to get that early production.
It's almost feeding time.
Try focusing down, I don't know, any of them. They're all strong, we just need to focus down one of them at once. And we need Grishnak's boys too. Okay, focusing down Airwings first is a good choice. Come on, Sharky, you can do it. Now run, 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 run. Oh, 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 oh. We did it, we did it, we did it. Now get out. Get out. Get those banner carriers. Start replenishing. Wow, his attack's AoE knockback like the original Boromir's. I did not realise that. It's a good thing I didn't focus him then. So he could have killed Shaku. Oh, we were lucky there. In fact, he's still following us. Oh, he's about to die. He is about to die. The Blood Wargs. Oh, we do want that as well. That's another 1500 first. That's the problem. That's the problem we face. We have so many things that are good, but cost so many resources to make them. You still chasing my Warg Riders, are you? Remake my labourers. It's not really a weak aiming. Yeah. We've seen Shaku a lot in these videos, but it's only when you play as him do you realise, oh, Shaku's a really good hero killer. Better than Grima, actually, because he can get away more safely than Grima. What does Excavation do again? Boost the cost of siege engines. Don't have any siege buildings here, so get the Machines of War, start getting the Blood Wargs. That self-healing on the Wargs is so efficient. Yeah, enables Warg to train their mount into Blood Wargs, which generate health when they attack. No, I don't think they have. Oh, they don't. Oh, they don't have it anymore. Damn it. Originally, the Warg Riders, even back to BFME 1, used to have a instant regen effect to them whenever they were out of combat. They unfortunately don't have that anymore. This is a shame. Sense of blood. If Shaku Wargs and Warg Riders are in battle with a selected hostile battalion, they get twice the experience. Huh? Because they cast a sense of blood. Let's run away from that. Yeah, there's not really much we can do right now, other than just sit and wait. There's literally zero settlements between me and Lothlorien, so we have no middle ground for them. Oh, but against the Rohirrim right there. Oh, I think it's time. I think it's feeding time again. Focus down the spearmen and deal with the farmhands. The rest of the peasants we can just kill. Oh, that's why I say don't charge into the farmhands, you fools. Okay, get those Blood Wargs and then start getting some more Warg Riders. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, that does remind me of an old strat you could do with Isengard. Is just have an entire horde of berserkers and just have them attack a fortress and they'd almost instantly die because of how strong the berserkers were back then. It was evil. Oh, that's an Onaga. I did not consent to Onagas. First you're going to get trampled by the Warg Riders, and then you're going to get crushed by the Warg Riders. And anyone's just going to die. Now run away again.
Let's go!
Get those Blood Wargs, and let's go and get... Again, I would make an Uruk-hai army right now, but... Again, saving the resources is better. And I kind of want Bill Fernie again. No, I don't. No, I don't want Bill Fernie. We want to destroy that outpost of Rohan. Is anyone dead yet? No, good.
We spotted the enemy.
Get out of there alive, my one Warg Rider. hello, Arid Lumen Scouts. Prepare to die. Now those are upgraded Arid Lumen warriors with masks, it would seem. Okay, leave that farm alone. Keeps the Arid Lumen warriors at bay. You know what, I'll get Lurtz now, just because he is better when he's leveled up. And we have been fighting a lot of him recently. Ooh. Are you getting harassed, Lothlorien? Oh, hi, Battle Wagon. Goodbye, Battle Wagon. Not really good against, you know, Wild Riders, are you? Heavy armor is ready. Yeah, I remember building these mine shafts thinking, yeah, we're going to start building a lot of Uruk-hai early on. But we kind of could have built the furnaces and upgrade them to level 3 and got even more value. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. I still think it's better to have the mine shafts. They're just better. Furnaces, again, are the only building whose cost reduction requires it to be level 3. When Gondor's blacksmiths don't require it to be level 3. And that's where you also get their upgrades from. So you have to make a separate building, along with many other buildings. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It just seems stupid that you need a furnace to be level 3 to start reducing the cost of upgrades, when many other factions can do exactly the same thing, but don't need that reduction. Or don't need the upgrade first. It just seems stupid. It just seems so stupid. I don't know if it was trying to make Isengard a bit more flavour in the fact that you need to actually build them up. That's how Saruman did it. He built up the faction, that's how they got strong. I just see it as a stupid reason. That holds no merit, and we need more labourers here. Might explain why our resources are taking a bit of a cut. I'm just thinking, what do we actually want, though, when it comes to units? Because wargs are good. No denying they're good. But they're not going to do the work for us on their own. We need actual units that have staying power, which are the Uruk-hai. But right now, we're just harassing the opponents and just dealing damage on the sidelines. We're not actually pushing for anything yet. We want to wait until one of the other factions has been destroyed before we start pushing out. Oh, those are 2 fully upgraded stables right there. Huh. Let's get Devastation. We want to get Saruman out ASAP. Just devastate the forest in the areas our labourers cannot touch. And get big dick resources in the process. Recruit the wizard leader armed with an arsenal of magical powers. Yeah, I like that. It seems that Rohan is probably the most dominant power because they've got the central outpost, and Lorien doesn't have one, which again gives Rohan even more, makes him even more of a threat, which is very terrifying. When an opponent is a threat, but it's very easily defeated by just a few units of your own, the AI might have even bigger trouble against them. They can grow stronger while we can't do anything against them. Oh dear, we're in for a bad time. Let's see what else they've got. So they've built 3 stables right in the middle here. Oh, that's nasty. They're nasty. You know what? Screw it. Start making some Uruk-hai. So I can start making Uruk-hai so we can start leveling up Lurtz and Saruman together. Let's see if we can harass this area at all. Let's see if it'll work. So use Sharky's ability. And then allow them to howl for free, basically. And in 4 or 5 seconds, take it off the actual cooldown. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. We've got to fall back already. Because we're about to lose some Warg Riders. But we managed to keep all 3 units, luckily. But yeah, we do need some infantry front line to protect us. Start making some crossbowmen too.
We need more resources.
Come on.
Ready to run, boys.
At some point we can completely just circumvent the need for Warg Riders because we'll just have a completely upgraded army with Uruk-hai captains. So having Warg Riders that can't immediately go to level 5 is pointless. But right now they're good. They're a good beating stick against our opponents, which we also desperately need. Well, these need to attack us. I don't like it. They're attacking us with things I can't see. That's a no Naga. You're not destroying my lumber mill today, boys. I've got 2 units of Warg Riders. Okay. I honestly forgot. I made 2 extra units of Warg Riders instead of just 1. I guess I was expecting to lose 1 by accident. Knowing me, I was likely to forget. I was likely to lose 1. Surprisingly, I didn't lose 1 unit at all. I'm getting better at this malarkey. It sounds stupid, but I'm actually getting better at it.
Ready to run, boys. Ride.
Charge back in. I ain't waiting. The AI is waiting for me. Anyone dead yet? No. Oh well. We'll keep waiting until someone's dead before we start getting aggressive. Because right now we're just being coy with our attacks. They're trying to do stuff, they're failing to do stuff. We laugh at them, they keep trying and we keep killing them and we keep laughing.
It's
Almost feeding time. How many did you kill? I don't even think it's trying to kill my sweet, sweet labourers. What have they done to you? Hey, what have they ever done to you? Want to get revenge on me? Just make some pikemen. Simple as that. It's not hard. I mean, you are doing it. Just not good pikemen. Make those spear throwers. They're good, aren't they? Oh, pardon me. We're just going to keep destroying this Rohan farm, aren't we? They're going to keep rebuilding it and we're just going to keep destroying it. The circle of life. Quiet down. They still haven't destroyed that troll cave yet. What the hell? Oh no, not more archers that are being killed by our lumber mill. Our lumber mill's under attack, but we're attacking back with the lumber mill. Yes, Sharku. Oh, I just realised you can only use that ability when he's below 50% health. What does it do again? Enemy heroes on a great radius have their attacks, actions, and spells interrupted and have less armor. Huh. Huh. That sounds pretty good. Let's get another lumberman and build an outpost here. Send our first control group. Start sending them down. Protect this outpost. Oh, hi Mary. Prepare to die again. Oh, the lag is starting to get real. This might be my fault. Oh, we haven't got steel bolts yet. We might want them. But first we might want to get some battle towers, Nathan. Come on. Smart. Think smart. 2 lookout towers, and you know what? Let's build a warg sentry. No, 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 no. We need the siege works. The 2 towers are for our crossbowmen, so they can get, so they're fully protected against any attacks. And the Uruk-hai just there for, I don't know, aesthetic. You have another lumber mill so close to the enemy base. We're either going to get super focused or they're getting focused. Have a look at the Lothlorien base. They're just staying there, just sitting down, doing nothing, just having a cup of tea or eating some lembas, whatever elves like to do. I'm going to give those guys steel bolts before we put them in those towers. Not captains, we don't need captains. They're finding a little bit of experience right now. It's still the early stages of the game. Nothing wrong with a little bit of experience game, right? Making them work for their experience. Smell the enemy. Merry. Or free shot, I can't remember. Oh no, we want Field of Fire, so we'll go straight for Grishnax boys. This is what I get for wanting nice things. This is what I get for wanting nice things. I deserve this. This is what I get for wanting nice things. Saruman's getting killed by something. What is a good question to ask, and why? You better be dead. That is a Galadriel. That was a Galadriel spear right there. That's a Galadriel auto attack. Crossbowman in through that door. I might kill White Caliber and you're not running away from me. Snugger charge in. Yeah, look at that portrait. Already that's terrifying, and then boom. That does exist to kill anything it wants, and we're not allied to it either. Unless it's an Ent, I don't really care if they're attacking the base. That's it. That's all I can say. If it's not an Ent, don't really care. I mean, Frendel, come on. Come on, man. Sure, he's got better things to do. And starting in some more Uruk-hai. We don't really need our crossbowmen yet, because steel bolts are totally ineffective to buildings compared to like fire arrows that actually do good damage against buildings. Steel bow arrows do nothing to buildings. All they're good against is heavy armor, because we have more than enough siege equipment for dealing with other things. Kind of a shame we're fighting three factions that have very light armored units.
You're still alive. I won't deny your survival skills anymore, Thunderwell. I never really doubted them, but they were annoying. There's a better word for them. I won't doubt your effectiveness anymore. Good for you. But you're already dead. Stop attacking my beautiful lumber mill, you monsters! I say as we're the Uruk-hai that eat man flesh. I think we're definitely the monsters here. That is a Galadriel auto attack, and where did it come from? You know what, start attacking that outpost now. Me triggered. We want to kill everyone. Oh, that was just a barrel being thrown at someone. Let's fuel the fire to start increasing our production. My poor labourers, I keep having to making more of them. Oh hi Caliborn, it was you, all along. And even acknowledge your existence. And we lost a lot of our Warg Riders just there. You know what? No, we don't want to get some more back. We want to get some back. We also want to try and find the One Ring. Because there's still one form of Saruman we never really showed off. We showed it off a bit in the Evil Heroes map, but I don't count showing off a unit once on Evil Heroes map as an actual showing of the hero and his abilities. Not to their full extent, anyway. Oh, I'm interested now. New Warg Riders have just shown up. And Celeborn's about to destroy my base. And we're dealing 0 damage to them. No, let's go melee. We need you in the front lines. We need you in the front lines cracking the whip yourself. Oh, so much lag. Is anyone about to die yet? No. Oh, damn it. I guess we're in this for the long run then, boys. We're in this for the long run. Everyone get a tan. Let's make an Indomitable back here to distract the rest of those peasants. Let's see what's in there. Very enthusiastic. He really wants to see what's in there. There's food in there. I should probably get Uruk too, because he can heal Uruk-hai. Which we just lost all of them. Let's not kill the Indomitable. No need to do that. Shaku, you daft idiot, get out of the way. If it wasn't obvious already that I was British, me saying daft idiot should. Stop building things. You know what? Let's get a face tan team. In fact, everyone. There. Giving everyone face tans. Yeah, Give him some medicine, boys. Oh, we managed to draw this outpost somehow. Now we want to build it. We want this to be our massive steel workers, but we have nowhere near enough resources to make it yet. That should help a bit. No, just a stray 1,000 every now and again is always useful. You know, it costs 3,500. I don't think that cost gets reduced from our handy helper, the lumber mills. I'm on ready to march within 2 weeks. We destroyed Rohan's outpost. That's a big help for us. You can out of that formation now. Oh no, it does. We just reduced this cost by 1,000. Yay! We saved 1,000 resources by spending less than 1,000. I just need to defend it for that time. That's a golem. I'm trying to remember which one we should have. We should have Saruman the Blessed. That's it. We showed off Saruman the Blessed, but we haven't shown off Saruman the Cursed yet. Well, not properly, anyway. We definitely want to show off Saruman the Cursed. He's... it's hard to say which I prefer, Saruman the Blessed or Saruman the Cursed. All I'm going to say is they are very, very much alike. Just one's a bit more focused on industry and another's focused on actual inspirational effects. Where are you, Gollum? I don't want to hurt you. I just want to play with you. I lost you somewhere. Now, where did you go? There goes my slaughterhouse. Must have gone this way. And there goes our expensive lumber mill. Our expensive ass lumber mill. Okay, now we want the warg archers. Rebuild this lumber mill. Wow, their charge is terrible. How are you a tier 3 power to charge, which the main thing about a cavalry unit is terrible. Oh, and I saw you somewhere, Gollum. Reveal yourself to my beady eyes. We now control over the centre, and that's probably the hardest thing to take on this map. We now almost have complete control of the central area. Both outposts, all the settlements are ours. All your base are belong to us. Come on, he's somewhere. Has to be somewhere. Ready to march within 2 weeks. Keep making more Uruk-hai. Don't need anything else, just need Uruk-hai. Uruk-hai and Warg Riders. Why is that lumber mill already half dead? Has someone been touching it? Rohan, why are you touching my lumber mill? I'm not consent to your touch. build it. Get the lumber mill. Saruman just couldn't give two shits right now. Alright, one day I've got to play as Isengard on the Shire map. I'm sure most of you will know what that means immediately. For those of you that don't, I'm not going to say a word because it is so hilarious. It might be a small like skip video like I kind of did a few days ago. Of course it'll take a lot of setup. It's not even guaranteed to work. It might just not work for the first few times we'll try it. Oh, pardon me. I've got a lot of built up gas today apparently. I should give these towers steel bolts as well when I'm at it. Cost 300 each, big waste of resources, but hey, I'm making resources out my ass faster than any other faction. Do as I say, hear my words. Kill them all, and kill yourselves on those farmhands. So I'm gonna go back to the base. I'm not remaking you. Well, I would if you die, but I do not want to have to. Still on your perch for a bit, Saruman. It's not the best perch in the world, but it'll do before we can actually afford your true perch. And when it's got a lot of vision for some reason. Wait, Saruman on his perch gives us a massive range of knowledge. I have no use for it. I can't believe they actually put in that quote. That's the actual quote that Christopher Lee says while atop Orthanc, and then shouts down at Gandalf saying, "Save your pity and your mercy. I have no use for it." From the Return of the King. Oh, they did that job well. I never noticed it until now. Oh, yes, it's the same every time. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh, I wish I had I wish I had the voices on during the tower defense series. Oh, I regret that now. I do regret that now. Yeah, this building has no defenses whatsoever. We're gonna have to be the defense ourselves. Wait, is it every time he does a fireball? Not as while he's on this perch. Oh, I'm learning new things every day. I'm learning new things every day. It's amazing. They just have a... No. In fact... No, it's gone now. Aha, you keep trying and dying. I love it. I didn't do anything. I honestly thought it would. Oh dear. I was over hearing the sounds of the peasants when they die. It's not the real sound you think they do when they die. It's like sort of, ah. I don't know. It's just my honest opinion. Although I've heard it thousands upon thousands upon thousands of times. Where is he? Where is that goddamn golem? Make another mine shaft. I want to have even further decreased costs in my Uruk-hai. One of those crazes just got spawned, and I keep spawning those crazes until I have no more command points left to make more crazes. And they're destroying the game with an Onaga. From where though? Right there. Well, we just lost our London Mill again. From now on, you can't leave your base. There's an Indomitable in the way. Go away. Now leave us alone. Getting a mine shaft instead. They're a lot easier to handle, I think. Let's start getting some captains now. The units that aren't level 5. Granted, when you hit level 5, you don't get a captain. It's just, I don't want to have to spend too many resources on units that aren't already level 5 to make them level 5. I'm going to give captains to the units that need them. I guess that's basically every unit now, because I already have more than enough resources to accommodate my needs. Let's do not fight my Indomitable, please. I know it's not mine anymore, technically. The second it's summoned, it's no longer mine, but you've heard me. Okay, let's keep killing it. You're only level 10, you don't need any more command points, but yeah, any more power, but why not? Just go for it. I couldn't care less right now. I'm constantly trying to find the ring, and I don't want to have to finish the game yet. I'm enjoying this too much. It's too fun. Okay, we don't need any more crazes right now. That's more than enough crazes. Thank you very much. We'll join the command group 1 actually. Get the last of those command points back. And start burning some ballistas to destroy Rohan. I've had enough of them. I've had enough of Rohan. They're the only faction that makes siege one of the only factions that can make siege equipment no matter where they are, and they trigger me so much. I'm done. Kill them all. Purchase forge blades for the rest of all of our berserkers. Start charging in. While the ballistas slowly start crawling out of our siege works. That's a lot of labourers on one lumber mill. Start splitting them up over to here. What? I just love how they yell wood. Just, you know, not trying to be provocative, but what? They destroy my other mine shafts, aren't they? No, let them go. There's no point in focusing on a unit that's running away from us. If they're running away from us, past our buildings, there's no point in focusing them down. Because they're not doing anything. Where's my ballistas? I'm about to get the fires of Isengard. I will get the army, but I don't need the army right now. What I need is the giant explosion that can destroy most buildings and most units near them. Fire of Isengard. Blow it up. Keep checking some following places. Goodbye. Pretty decent damage right there. Pretty decent damage. I give it 8 out of 10. We'll use again. Saruman, yours here. She's fundable because we can. One unit down. Use his last words. Took a little tumble off the cliff. What are you guys doing? Okay. Okay, they're just there doing nothing. Give them credit where it's due. They know how to do the most random things on for videos that are meant to be random. Just throw out those wild archers because they're useless. Build another mine shaft, I guess. Oh, look at those berserkers right there. That's what I like to see. You know what, we need more crazes. We just need more crazes to be spawned. And then we can defeat the dwarves and then leave my most hated faction for the last currently. And that would be Lorien, as always. What is dealing damage to their walls? Did the ballista shot accidentally arc over and hit them? Oh, weird. Hold it. Such an inopportune hold it. It's not like hold it. It's just hold it. Not what you think the voice of a, an Uruk-hai would be like. You'd think they'd be more loud and angry. No, it's just hold it. Yeah, we could build a fortress here. Yes, we destroyed Rohan, whatever. Let's just keep going. Move straight up to here. Shaku can. Now we've got some more time to look around. See if we can find the One Ring again. Now I've no longer got siege equipment from Rohan to worry about anymore. They're gone, but we still want to find the One Ring. We want to give Saruman the One Ring. See if we can make him the curse instead of the blessed this time. Again, a completely random choice, but we want to. We can always live in hope. If you too late to hope, then you're a lazy motherfucker. Where? There we go. Saruman, you want them to march within 2 weeks. I want you to get off your arse, start marching over to that ring and claim it for me if you wouldn't mind. I'd very much like to see what version of the ring form we're going to get. And where's all my Uruk-hai? Why are they not protecting my ballistas? We just lost all our ballistas. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, let's not make that last berserker because we do want... Quickly, Saruman, we don't have all day here. We have the One Ring. And it is the Cursed! Oh, I lived in hope and it worked. Can get that ballista back. Yes, we can. A firing auto. I'll go quickly for heal everyone up. Love that. We have a lot of berserkers. We have... that was 17 berserkers right there. Or something around that line. I couldn't count properly. No, it was 13, not... No, 14, 13... Something in that line. Something among that line. Saruman... just give Saruman time, he'll join you. His many fireballs are on the way to bring devastation to all. And he does keep cunning words in this form as well. There's another thing to note. But it's permanent now, isn't it? Yeah, permanently under your control. So if you're just fighting against a massive army, you can steal half of it for your own forever. That's balanced. That's fun. That's fair and balanced. Oh my! The dwarves have already lost their citadel. And then they haven't rebuilt it. What the? What in the? What are they up to? They've lost their citadel. They're not rebuilding it. My entire army is walking away from the base. What? This is the pinnacle of randomness right now. There's not much more to it. It doesn't get much better than this. So I would say give everyone a tan, but I don't think you need to. Just use it's industrial obsession. Command of the Cursed. Give everyone a tan. Oh, the lag. Isengard gives everyone suntans. That's a good bit of promotional content right there. Join Isengard and join Saruman because no matter where you are, you're always guaranteed to get a suntan. No, no, it sounds better from the voice of someone who actually sounded confident. Oh well. Let's get the Isengard is unleashed power. Isengard has been unleashed. And then just summon Grishnak's boys in the middle. Because we can. That's the dwarves defeated, and now it's the elves' turn. Now it's the turn of the elves. Yep. I always leave the elves of Lothlorien for last because they're so hard to defeat in the early game. But in the late game, they're so easy to beat down with a massive army and a lot of siege equipment. Which we do have. We have everything. We have everything on the list, like we always have. Oh, I miss the time when Berserkers were still overpowered. I miss those days so much. It's not like I want them to come back. It's just I want them to try and give them back some of their old strength because I think they need it. I think they really do need it. Time to shower fireballs upon them all, Saruman. Bring them ruin and death. Come on, there we go. Come on, focus the building, please. I don't think they do any damage to buildings. Yeah, that ability does 0 damage to buildings. It only does damage to actual enemies. So Saruman is more of a focus on destroying units and helping units in this form compared to what he used to be, which is a jack of all trades with this Thunderstorm. That Thunderstorm is definitely the most overpowered ability that Saruman can have. And probably one of the most overpowered abilities in the game. Because unlike the ability of Gandalf, which is the Word of Power, and it's the final tier, which makes him invulnerable for a small amount of time, the Thunderstorm basically does that, but also knocks everyone down, keeps them locked in that area for a long period of time, and almost kills anything and everything that is in that area until it's finished. And most things will die to it. Very few things will remain alive after fighting Saruman. But yeah, this is just another random Roundhouse video. Just a lot of fun, and we actually got to play as one fighter we haven't played as yet in the random Roundhouse. So now there's only Rohan and Angmar left. And I just remembered, if once we've played with Rohan and Angmar, no matter whatever order that is, we will after that we will start going into
The Age of the Ring mod. Yes, we're going to go into the Age of the Ring mod. We're going to go maybe back into the base game as well, and bring random Roundhouse to there as well. And another fun thing I'm tempted to do is possibly try and do it for Divide and Conquer, to have some custom battles. The problem is that you can't really have any randomness to them, except for a certain amount of resources, and just auto-select an army. That's the best thing you can do, which kind of makes me want to not do it and put it in DAC, but definitely in the rest of the rest of Battle for Middle Earth, just in mods, anything, because it's just so fun. It's so fun. There's so much diversity. But until next time, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. It helps show me when I'm doing things right or wrong. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with any future content. Although most you already know by now, I bring out my content about 4, 5, or 6 o'clock. And make sure to hit that bell so you can make sure you can see it if you're not always getting the alerts. So until next time, ta-ta for now.